Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. We're here today to just celebrate and have a bit of a chat about the release of the Dusk Deluxe Edition album, which I'm incredibly excited about. It's amazing to actually finally have an album with a few acoustic versions on as well. So in this album, there is actually some new versions of some tracks that already existed on the original Dusk album. So we have Only I, Visions of You, Alone, and Loneliest Around You, which were all recorded live at Rack Studios in London. This album was really something that I wanted to kind of play around with, really, because being from a band background, I've always, been in situations where songs have been in kind of organic environments rather than an electronic environment. So it was nice to be able to record and actually have these songs printed for everybody to hear. Sometimes it's nice to actually hear tracks in their purest form as well. So it was great to have that. And we've got the incredible Nicola Guida, who was playing keys, absolutely amazing pianist. So thank you so much to Nicola for being involved. We've also got Daniel Mutton, who was the amazing director of this film, little feature film that I've got coming up, which will be premiering at 6:15 this evening, styled by the incredible little Bo Tiger Ray, who is my stylist, my favourite stylist of all time. And the styling and makeup was also done by Poppy Ella. So this live video is something that I was really proud of, and I think it's just incredible to be able to actually have that out in the world as one piece as well. Something a little bit different for me, and maybe different for people who probably found me from the electronic features rather than any of the sort of acoustic tracks they may not have heard me on. I know I did one previously before Defected, which was absolutely incredible, and ever since then really I've wanted to be able to have some of my own inside my own project as well. So yeah, these tracks as well, apart from the acoustic tracks on the deluxe album, we've also got the Fall Again Dusk edit, which I'm incredibly happy about. It's one of my favourite songs that I've released, I think, and probably the first song that I ever released really in that sort of vein just after some of the features that I'd done. So it's really nice to breathe a little bit of life back into that and just give it a bit of a different spin. Hello to everyone who's joining me, by the way. Thank you so much for coming along. Just here really to celebrate the launch of the deluxe album. If everybody has the link, they can see the feature little video that we've got of all of the acoustic tracks that were recorded live at Rack. So I did get asked a few questions actually, and one of them was, who was the engineer who recorded the tracks? And that was the incredible Dan Owens. So thank you so much to him for doing that for us. I honestly love the way that these tracks turned out, and I hope that everybody's listened to it. If you haven't listened to it yet, you can. If you go to any of the platforms that you listen to your music on, you can listen to it there. I'm so happy with the way that these turned out. And like I said before, being from a band background, it was just, really nice to be able to have these on an album now as well. One question that I have had, and I've had a few times, was that, do I have any vinyl coming? The answer to that question is yes, there is some vinyl on its way very, very soon, I might add. So I'm extremely excited about that. So watch this space for anybody who'd be interested in getting any vinyl. I may have something for you very soon. Another question that I had was, when will I be coming back to New York? And the answer to that is hopefully very soon. Actually, maybe sooner than you think. I'm really, really looking forward to getting out and doing more gigs. Obviously, just doing the tour that I just did and being in New York was incredible. But yeah, I really want to try and get out there again. So I'll see you very soon. Another one that I got, kind of leaning into that question, I got asked if I would add any more tour dates. Singing live is where I feel most myself, so I'm always looking for, more time to be on stage, and definitely would love to try and do some more tour dates as well. So the more the merrier for me. Again, watch this space, because I think there may be a few more coming this summer, potentially, here and there. But as far as it goes for my own shows, we might be working on something as well. So you'll be the first ones to hear it. Another question that I got asked was, what do I do for fun? So obviously I'm, extremely lucky and blessed to be able to work in the industry that was my hobby. So I've kind of found a few hobbies here and there. One of them mainly is cooking. I absolutely love cooking, so I definitely do that for fun because it's kind of like a cathartic exercise to just have a bit of time out for myself. But honestly, a lot of the time writing, which leans into another question. I was asked if there's any new music on the way. And the answer to that question is yes, there is. I'm currently working in the studio, getting some new things together. So I'm extremely excited to get those out for you as well. But here today, obviously celebrating this version of Dusk. So the deluxe album, like I said before, it's out now. If you haven't listened to it, you can via any music platform that you listen to your music on. And yeah, one more question, I'll move on. If anyone's got any questions, by the way, ask away. So there's another one I got asked. Do I notice the feeling or do I remember the feeling from the beginning of my journey? And can I compare it to how I feel now? I think this journey's been a really interesting one, especially having this album out. I've always envisaged and always wished to have my own album, but as far as it goes for, ever really thinking that dream would become a reality, I don't think, if you'd have asked me maybe, I don't know, even 4 or 5 years ago, I genuinely probably would have thought that I maybe would never have an album. I don't know. I've always dreamed about having it. But I think that like the difference between a few years ago and now is that now I've been able to sort of, put things together. So I'm just really happy to be able to share music and hopefully people are enjoying what I'm putting out as well. Hello, everybody, by the way. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks. Thank you so much. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Paul. WST, hello. Malagorazata, hello. I hope you're all having a lovely evening, a lovely day, wherever you are in the world. I'm in London. I don't know if anybody knows that, but I'm out in the US quite a lot, but I do live in London, actually. I'm originally from the north of the UK, so I've been in London for about 4 years. So my writing journey has always brought me down here. Oh, good question, Paul. What's the most difficult song of mine to sing? That's a really good question. Do you know what? I think the most difficult song to sing is probably Free Fall. And I think the reason why is because I think I've challenged myself by adding a very long note in the middle, which is kind of good. If I've sort of paced myself every time I sing it. I'm like, okay, 3, 2, 1. And I have to do like a really big breath before I do that note. But yeah, I think Free Fall is probably the hardest song that I sing of mine, but I think I've definitely challenged myself there, which was, it's always fun to do. But my favourite song to sing, if I'm really honest, I think at the moment is Alone. And it has been for a while actually now. I mean, it might change because I do think that I change my mind quite a lot, really. And I think for now that's the one. But ask me in a few months and I'll probably I'll probably say a different tune, So yeah. Oh, no way. Blue 91283. Yeah, no way. Greenwich, lovely place. I honestly, I think a lot of people do think that I'm maybe from the US. So yeah, I'm originally from the north, around Liverpool kind of way. Lived in Salford for years. I went to Salford University, studied music there, and then was doing top line writing and made my way down to London. It always brought me down here, I was doing sessions, writing for other people. I was in many other bands. So I've come from a band background, hence why I've sort of put, these acoustic tracks out, really, because I think that it was just something that felt right, because I've always kind of come from that sort of stripped back, organic kind of environment rather than an electronic environment, So I'm really happy to have something a little bit different than the rest of the album out on this little deluxe version. So yeah. was lucky enough to see you in San Francisco. Oh, Jerry, thank you so much. Honestly, San Francisco, do you know what? That was the very first time that I was there, and I loved it. And I definitely think, well, I hope that I'll be back there soon. I really want to, yeah, I think next time I'm there, I really want to explore a bit more because I didn't do as much as I'd like to. I tried to get around, but yeah, I think next time I go, I'm definitely going to do some more tourist spots, you know? So yeah. What's me? Have you seen Clementine? Another great. Oh, Blue. Do you mean Clementine Douglas? Oh, she's so nice. You know, honestly, we did Pete Tong Ibiza Classics together, and yeah, she's incredible. Her voice is absolutely amazing, and she's also like an amazing person. So yeah, amazing vocalist. Oh yeah. Anyone, by the way, who's around Atlantic City, thank you, Paul. Yeah. Anyone who's around the Atlantic City area, by the way, in June I am going to be performing at HQ. So I'll be doing my own set there as well. So if anybody's around there, I will see you there. Also, yeah, Mark Whitty. Yeah, I will. I mean, I'm hoping that I'll do some European dates, you know, because being from obviously the UK, I'd love to get a little bit more around the UK as well, and also in Europe. So, but I mean, it's always one of those things. I absolutely love gigging, so the more the merrier for me. And if I can get something working, I will definitely make my way there. Yeah, and try Austria for sure. I've only ever been through Austria before, so I'd love to get there, you know. And hopefully stay there for a little bit longer as well. So again, I can actually see Austria a bit more. Will I make vlogs of my touring? Do you know what? I would love to make some vlogs of my touring, you know. And I think there's actually some pieces that we've maybe got hanging around that we might be creating at the moment from some things that I've done. So watch this space. WST again, yeah, Amsterdam, you know, there might be something in Amsterdam, which I haven't announced yet. So again, yeah, watch this space. I think, you know, there's so many places that I want to get to. Definitely so many places that I've been to that I want to get back to as well. So as soon as I can. And I would love to do some acoustic shows. So I think as far as it goes for doing the electronic side of things that I do, I think these songs that have been released today, if I could try and do them in an acoustic setting. I did one in New York recently, also one in Seattle, which was absolutely incredible, with C89.5. So I would love to do that. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I love ADE. ADE is so good. I think I may be there this year. So I'll keep you posted. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone for joining, by the way. I was going to say I'm probably going to head off only because what we've got coming at 6:15 is the premiere of the whole of the live sessions at Rack Studios. So for anybody who'd like to put something on a little bit more acoustic this evening, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you are in the world, we have a nice premiere for you, which was, like I said, it was Nicola Guida, who was on keys, absolutely amazing pianist, thank you so much. Daniel Mutton, an incredible director who directed the whole film, I suppose, really. It's a little short acoustic film. Obviously, Bo, styling again, incredible, and Poppy doing my makeup. Yeah, thank you so much to everybody for joining me. I really hope that you enjoy this little video that we've got for you. I hope to have more music out for you soon. But like I said, if you haven't listened to the deluxe album just yet, you can via any of the music streaming platforms that you listen to your music on. Thank you so much to everybody for coming along, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I'll definitely try and do some more of these lives as well. So yeah, but thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely one and take care. Thank you very much.